Another video today. It's 24th of January 2024. We're now at a place in Exeter by the name of Clinical Psychology. This is a place which used to, before the pandemic, give counselling and therapy to people with mental health issues. Before the pandemic, you could come here and you could have one-to-one group counselling, which you could attend, and it used to be okay, to be fair. It wasn't too bad. But since this pandemic nonsense all passed by, obviously they wouldn't see anybody in the pandemic, so after the pandemic they've carried on not seeing people. I think they leave at 4 o'clock or 4:30. It's 25 past 4 now. They're all running out, mass exodus out the fucking door. They're all leaving. They've tired themselves out, the little darlings. But you can't gain access to this place no more. It's absolutely impossible. This is in Exeter at Church Lane. Psychology. They all look very important, but they don't do nothing. I'm trying not to get bitter about this, so I'll try and keep me sort of calm about it. But no, it's just ridiculous. You can't gain access to this service at all. The last time I came here, I was referred from Site Liaison or CMHT with the view for me to get some counselling or therapy, which would consist of group therapy or one-to-one. Well, I automatically got off to a bad start. She said, oh, I don't know if we want to do one-to-one with you. I said, well, that's what I've been offered, one-to-one or group therapy. I'm not very good in groups, and I'd rather do one-to-one if that's possible. Oh, well, I don't think that's an option. So that's the end of that. And I said, well, what are you going to do? She said, oh, well, we'll sort of farm you out to a community-based counselling service. This service, incidentally, would not be NHS run, it's private. And also the same with the other places I've already videoed. Because they're charity run based, they're independent of the NHS, they have very limited funding and limited counselling. The counsellors are at a lower level. They can't deal with complex issues. They just haven't got the counsellors or the therapy. You'll find that with a lot of places up and down the country. You know, outside of the NHS, it's a bit more specialised to get high level counselling and therapy. So I go to it and they said, no, we can't deal with you. Your mental health is at a higher level than what we're able to deal with, which seems to be the pattern with all this. So I come back and said, look, you know, where you've sent me is no good. They don't want to see me because my mental health is at a higher level and it's not suitable for their counsellors. Oh, well, you know, there's not much we can do. I said, but I've been referred by CMHT Mental Health Services. Oh, well, she goes, that's a different department to us. It's just amazing, you know, how these people are. So I said, well, what happens? Well, she said, to be honest, this service, which is here, she said, it's going to be wound down quite considerably in the future. I said, oh, really? Yes, she said, they're trying to move it into a sort of Zoom meeting so they can do the group therapy and the one-to-one counselling over a video link, Zoom video conferencing. I said, I'm not into that. You know, I wouldn't want to do that. And I don't think I'm being wrong. I don't cope with it very well. Oh, well, she said, it's good. I said, all right. She said, yeah, it's good because there's a lot of people with mental health issues, complex mental health issues, who can't go out. They have problems with going out. So it suits them to have a Zoom conference in their home. And I said, well, that's not for everybody, is it? I mean, personally for me, I don't want any video recording going on in my house because that's the only place I have any privacy left. All right, it sounds sarcastic because I'm out filming now, but it's for different calls. I don't want that kind of thing taking part in my house over a video link. I feel that's, you know, it's in my private home. Oh, well, she said that's all there is. So now they're actually getting rid of this type of service here, which does virtually nothing. A lot of people here, car parks full of staff, they're all leaving at the moment. It's like rats off the deck of a ship. They've tired themselves out. But she said, no, it's all going that way. We want to get rid of places like this and do it all by video link. So, you know, it's just a joke. You can't get in here. It's all keyboard activated doors. There's no reception as such. It's just a light on with a, you know, a ticket up on the window saying there's nobody available. They're all coming out now. It's home time, 4:30. The little darlings have tired themselves out. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit better about this one, to be honest. I also, lastly, to round up, when I could get an appointment here, I came here 3 times, right? And like 3 times I sat in the waiting room, which is right there. And I sat there for over an hour and a half on a couple of those occasions. The woman who was coming to see me, I forgot all about me. She'd done it to me 2 or 3 times, never even turned up. That's what these people are like. So I came to my appointment at 2 o'clock and sat in the waiting room for an hour and a half nearly, and no one attended. The woman behind the desk in there said, oh, she's forgot all about you. Can I remake the appointment? So she makes the appointment for another date, a week or so later, and she'd done it again. She never even turned up. And when she turned up, I ripped her off a strip. I said, you're ridiculous, you are. You're making appointments and commitments to me and you can't even turn up. Oh, well, she said, I sort of misplaced you and I couldn't find your file. Right, so why didn't you ring me and let me know? They're just idiots. They're idiots. Anyway, I'm going to cut this video because I'm getting really cross.